cherished viewers. I'm your favorite host, Nana Efia. Welcome to today's video podcast. Today, we will be discussing about mental health. And as you can see, I have my beautiful and most handsome gentleman around me. So, let's welcome Mr. Mark and Mr. Mahama. Can you say hi to our camera? Okay, so mental health is meant to be how people think, how they feel, and how they relate towards others. So now I have a question on board. What is mental health? So, Mr. Mahama, can you tell us about mental health?
Okay, thank you for the opportunity given to me. So, if you talk about mental health, it deals with a lot, or it comes with a lot that people don't know. So, what I'm coming to talk to you about is mental health deals with what the emotional, psychological, and the social well-being of a person. So, it affects many things like how we think, how we behave, how we make decisions, how we relate to others. So that's what mental health is meant, in my opinion.
All right, thank you. So, we want to know how mental health affects our daily lives. So, Mr. Mark, can you help us with this one?
Okay, thank you. One thing I will say is that when you talk about mental health and how it affects our daily activities, one, we'll be talking about the decision making because if you don't have the right senses, you cannot decide on what to do. Then also, it affects how you relate with what people. So, for instance, in a community, and you see, if usually you be what staying what quiet, you don't talk, people will notice that there's something wrong with you. So sometimes it affects how you relate with people. So thank you.
Sure. Thank you once again. So, we want to know the importance of mental health right now in this economy. So, can you help us with the importance of mental health?
Okay, the importance of mental health. I think what Mr. Mark talked about right now has something to do with the importance. So I would only just add some few things, and I'm happy he talk about decision making. So with the right senses, so if you have good mental health, you make right decisions. So that's the only thing I would like to add. So
Okay, so as we know, mental health is a way to talk about people's emotion, how they think, and their behavior. So, our second question on board is what are some common mental health problems people face or experience today?
Okay, thank you. There are many what common mental health problems that people face. But I would like to talk or hammer more on the burnout. So when you talk of the burnout, the most common what mental health what problems that affect people in this common what 2026 happens to be the burnout. You see when and according to the what World Health Organization, that is the WHO, it has what three dimensions of the what the burnout. One we have the exhaustion what dimension. So when we talk about the exhaustion, it means what you being what you be what you feel what drained about your day. You see, before what the day starts, you feel drained about it. Then with the example two, we talk about the depersonalization or the cynicism. The cynicism also talk about what being sarcastic about the things what you used to be passionate about. You see, for example, you be feeling like robot. And also with the third one, we have the I am what useless what state. You see, at that time, with the I am useless state, something you feel what confident with, you'll be losing it. That's how it is. So I think that's what I can say about it for now. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Mr. Mark. Mr. Mahama, can you add a little?
okay, I can add many things, but due to time and what we are doing, so I'll just hammer on some few things so we move on. So I would like to talk about bipolar, although we have others like PTSD and others. So I would like to talk more about bipolar. So bipolar we all know is what some people will name it as what mood swings. But this mood swing we are talking about is what? Extreme mood swings. So we have two states of the bipolar. One is the mania. So the mania we talk about, maybe that's what the high mood. So the mania is when the person, like, you be talking with the person and then all of a sudden the person will be happy, like gain some energy. Then you see, all of a sudden, like, you are talking normal to the person and boom, he's happy, he's doing things, energy with the energy and things. And the second one is what? The low mood. So the low mood is what people term as depression. And depression that we know is that one you feel sad about things, but that one comes at a time. Maybe you are talking with the person, as I explained earlier with the mania. You are talking with the person or chatting with the person normally, and then all of a sudden the person, boom, he's sad. You talk about him, he will not respond and things. That's what the depression state of the bipolar state means.
Okay. Thank you. So I can add that mental health is also about stress and financial problems. So that one too can cause depression.
Yes.
Okay.
That's
Thank
why
you.
I told you there are many things, but we like to talk about these few things. Okay, so thank you for adding that.
All right. Thank you. All right. So I got a message here. The person is asking, how can someone see that his or her mental health is declining? So can you help us with this question on board?
Okay, well, thank you. First of all, it's what? Low energy. When you talk about the low energy, you see, after what? A full night what sleep, at the morning, the person feel what? Stress. So it's one of the factors. And two, the brain what? Fall. When you talk about the brain fall, it means what? Difficulty in what? Concentrating. And also with what? Irritability. Snapping at people anyhow. Anything people do, like you are annoyed with it, you are not happy with it. So that with that factors, you know that what your mental health is what declining. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you. Mr. Mama, you have something to add?
Okay, I would like to add some few things. So if the reason why we know your mental health is declining is maybe you'll be in a state, like a good state, and normally you like, if you are feeling something or if you're feeling depressed or something, you know. So maybe the symptom that you experience is persistent, like it continues for a longer time. Like at first you're not sad or you're not happy or at any moment, but you have been experiencing extreme happiness, extreme sadness at the time, but it continues for a long time. So for that, you can use that one to what? Just state that due to this extreme or prolonged depression or stress abilities, you can say, okay, my mental health is declining. So that is the only few thing. It's not technical, but I know that one people understand. That's what I would like to add.
Okay, thank you. So, what I can add now is whenever you feel hopeless, it means your mental health is declining, really, it's declining. So, you have to find something to do with it. But before that, I will let them give us some key points or ways for us to know that maybe this is what we should do so that our mental health cannot be declined. So our next question here is, why is mental health becoming a big issue among university students? So this is a broad question. You can add yours in the comment section. Our next question on board is, why is mental health becoming a big issue among university students? You can add yours at the comment section. But for now, let's hear from our guest.
Well, okay. So one thing I'll talk about it is what financial what stress. You already know the scanning bottom of it said in plenty. So you see, one thing and one of the what factors that that has been big issue among university students is what the financial stress. Because when you don't have money on you, Charlie, as you already know, university there, it's all about what money. Then also the transition what stress. When you talk about the transition stress, you see moving from the what childhood what cycle, then coming to university to form another what cycle, also what affects university what students. So that's why what I would like to talk about it.
Thank you, Mr. Muhammad. You have something to add?
Okay, I would just really add the school things like balancing studies with your daily lives. So that one, all you know is it's just boring. Like from lectures to house, hostel, cooking, eating, and those things, they are all tired or tiring. So they can all relate or lead to what mental health problems. So the balancing is no easy. So that's the only thing I would like to add.
Okay, thank you. So I can say fear of failure is the most thing that's haunting many university students around this world. So
But money too is part.
sure, money can do that too. So our last question on this meeting is, when should someone seek professional help for mental health problems? Mr. Muhammad, can you go for me?
Okay, so the time that you need personal or what do we call it? Help from a professional analyst or maybe a counsel from someone who is more psychological and emotional person. So that one is when like the stress or depression. So you know when it's time to seek medical or what do you call it? Professional help concerning mental health is when your problem persists for a long time. So that one, no one will tell you because it's a problem. You know, some people don't talk to friends about their depression state or things. So for yourself, if you see that the problem that you're dealing with persists for a long time, you can say, okay, maybe now it's time to seek for professional help from analysts and professional people. Okay, that's the only thing I can say about that.
All right, thank you, Mr. Muhammad. Mr. Mark, can you add something to?
Okay, I'll add one to it. When the person is using substances like the alcohol or the drugs. So, for instance, I will refer your listeners to watch this movie about All American. There was a girl in it, Olivia, who was having this mental health challenges, but resulted into alcohol, and for but that time the parents referred to professionals for to help her. So that's what I can say for now. Thank you.
All right, thank you. My viewers, sorry I couldn't read all your messages online. So I have some questions here. You can drop yours at the comment section, but next time in our video podcast, I will read them out. So the question I have here is, have you ever experienced stress or burnout? You can leave your answer in the comment section. Okay. The second question is, what do you do to protect your mental health? This one is really important, so I will need it there for our next episode. Thank you for watching us. Bye-bye.
Bye.